Daf Yomi, Tractate Bava Metzia, page 84, B, part 2, with the words Ki havo asu be tre ladina. During this period, when two people would come for adjudication of a dispute, they would stand by the doorway to the home of Rabbi Elazar, son of Rabbi Shimon. One litigant would state his side of the matter, and the other litigant would state his side of the matter. A voice would issue forth from his attic, saying, "So-and-so, you are guilty. So-and-so, you are innocent." The Gemara relates, one day, the wife of Rabbi Elazar, son of Rabbi Shimon, was quarreling with a neighbor. The neighbor said to her as a curse, "This woman should be like her husband, who was not buried." When word spread that Rabbi Elazar, son of Rabbi Shimon, had not been buried, the rabbi said this much. In other words, now that the matter is known, to continue in this state is certainly not proper conduct, and they decided to bury him. How did Rabbi Elazar ben Shimon go unburied? I mean, he doesn't say. It's just so mysterious. Okay, anyway. There are those who say that the sages found out that Rabbi Elazar, son of Rabbi Shimon, had not been buried when Rabbi Shimon ben Yochai, Shimon bar Yochai, his father, appeared to them in a dream and said to them, "I have a single fledgling." This is a good one. Fledgling. This is interesting. I'm learning Metzia right now, and fledgling came up. And this is the Daf also. "I have a single fledgling among you." Okay, it's like a little bird. He referred to his son as a bird. "My son, and you do not wish to bring it to me by burying him next to me." Consequently, the sages went to tend to his burial. The residents of Akbaria, the town where the corpse of Rabbi Elazar, the son of Rabbi Shimon, was resting, did not allow them to do so, as they realized that all the years that Rabbi Elazar, son of Rabbi Shimon, had been resting in his attic, no wild beast had entered their town. The townspeople attributed this phenomenon to his merit, and they did not want to lose this protection. One day, which was Yom Kippur Eve, everyone in the town was preoccupied with preparations for the festival. The rabbis sent a message to the residents of the adjacent town of Biri, instructing them to help remove the body of Rabbi Elazar, son of Rabbi Shimon, from the attic. And they removed his bier, and brought it to his father's burial cave. They found a serpent that had placed its tail in its mouth and completely encircled the entrance to the cave, denying them access. They found a serpent that had placed its tail in its mouth and completely encircled the entrance to the cave, denying them access. They said to it, "Serpent, serpent, achna, achna, open your mouth." Wait, we had this before. Achna, achna. "Serpent, serpent, open your mouth to allow a son to enter next to his father." Oh, yes. I know we had it. We had it by Bava 117. Yes. Bava 117 with the story of Rabbi Yochanan who killed Rabbi Kahana, by looking at him or something, and he wanted to revive him from the dead, and Rabbi Kahana's burial place was covered by a snake, and the same thing was used. Achna, achna. It opened its mouth for them and uncoiled, and they buried Rabbi Elazar, the son of Rabbi Shimon, alongside his father. The Gemara continues, after this incident, Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi sent a messenger to speak with the wife of Rabbi Elazar, son of Rabbi Shimon, and propose marriage. She sent a message to him in response, shall a vessel used by someone sacred, meaning Rabbi Elazar, the son of Rabbi Shimon, be used by someone who, relative to him, is profane? There in Eretz Yisrael, they say that she used the colloquial adage, in the location where the master of the house hangs his sword, shall the contemptible shepherd hang his basket? Okay, they're speaking in Proverbs here. Oh, so Yehuda HaNasi sent a messenger to speak with the wife. He wanted to marry his wife. His almana. Wasn't Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi married? Maybe his wife died. Okay. Contemptible shepherd hang his basket. Okay, Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi sent a message back to her. Granted that in Torah he was greater than I, but was he greater than I in pious deeds? She sent a message back to him. Whether he was greater than you in Torah, I do not know. But I do know that he was greater than you in pious deeds, as he accepted afflictions upon himself. The Gemara asks, with regard to Torah knowledge, what is the event that demonstrated the superiority of Rabbi Elazar, son of Rabbi Shimon, over Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi? The Gemara answers, when Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel and Rabbi Yehoshua ben Korcha, the leading sages of the generation, were sitting on benches, teaching Torah, along with other sages, the youthful pair, Rabbi Elazar, son of Rabbi Shimon, and Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi, would sit before them on the ground out of respect. These two young students would engage in discussions with the sages, in which they would raise difficulties and answer them brilliantly. Seeing the young scholar's brilliance, the leading sages said, from their waters we drink. In other words, we are learning from them, and they are the ones sitting on the ground. Benches were prepared for Rabbi Elazar, son of Rabbi Shimon, and Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi, and they were promoted to sit alongside the other sages. Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel said to the other sages present, I have a single fledgling among you. Okay. Preda achas yeshli benechem. Preda. Fledgling. What is a fledgling? Yeah, that thing came up in Tractate Besa. I've been learning all about a fledgling. So it's worth it to kind of figure out what that is, right? A young bird that is just fledged. Okay, very nice. A preda? Okay. I thought a preda was a donkey, was a mule. It's a parrot. Okay, anyway. I have a single fledgling among you, my son Yehuda HaNasi, and you're asking to take it from me. By promoting my son to such a prestigious position at such a young age, his chances of being adversely affected by the evil eye are greatly increased. They demoted Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi to sit on the ground at his father's request. Rabbi Yehoshua ben Korcha said to the sages, should one who has a father to care for him, in other words, Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi, be demoted so that he may live, while the other one, me, who does not have a father to care for him, Rabbi Elazar, the son of Rabbi Shimon, should be allowed to die? Upon hearing this argument, the sages also demoted Rabbi Elazar, the son of Rabbi Shimon, without explaining to him the reason for his demotion. He became offended and said to them, you are equating Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi to me by demoting us together. In fact, I am much greater than he. As a result of that incident, the relationship of Rabbi Elazar, son of Rabbi Shimon, with Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi had changed. Up until that day, when Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi would state a matter of Torah, Rabbi Elazar, the son of Rabbi Shimon, would support him by citing proofs for his opinion. From this point forward, when they were discussing a subject and Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi would say, I have an argument to respond, Rabbi Elazar, son of Rabbi Shimon, would preempt him by saying to him, such and such is what you have to respond, and this is the refutation of your claim. Now that you ask these questions, you have surrounded us with bundles of refutations that have no substance. In other words, you have forced us to give unnecessary answers. Rabbi Elazar, the son of Rabbi Shimon, would anticipate Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi's comments and immediately dismiss them as having no value. Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi became offended. He came and told his father what had transpired. Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel said to him, my son, do not let his actions offend you, as he is a lion, son of a lion, and you are a lion, son of a fox. Rabbi Elazar's father, Rabbi Shimon, was a renowned sage, and therefore Rabbi Elazar's sagacity is not surprising. In any event, this incident demonstrates the superiority of Rabbi Elazar, son of Rabbi Shimon, to Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi with regard to knowledge of Torah. The Gemara concludes this incident is the background to a statement which Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi said, there are three prototypical modest people. They are father, in other words, Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel,